we're going to still address this question. All right. So IP addressing is important. Yeah. No IP addresses, no networking. We're not going to network with MAC addresses. Could you imagine that? As it is, we talk about the format down here. It's a 32-bit address, right? So if we use MAC address as well, we're going to do a 48-bit address, even though now we have a 64-bit address, which is IPv6 in hexadecimal numbers. Okay, but it's totally different. It's totally different. No IP addressing. Okay, at layer 3, no layer 3 addressing, you're going to be out of gas. You're not going to be able to network. That's just bottom line. So is IP addressing important? Yes. There must be unique addresses. Unique. Each individual node has to have their own unique IP address. Now, not only do you need to have a unique, and we're talking about IPv4 for those that you are saying in the background, yeah, but for IPv6, you can have an anycast address, the same address in all of them. Well, yeah, this is not IPv6. This is IPv4. Okay? So it must be unique. There is no anycast address in IPv4. For you RFC nuts, okay, that just love going to RFCs and then sending me emails, well, the RFC says this and the RFC says that, okay? Look, private networks, you want to look it up? RFC 1918. For reserved addresses, RFC 1700, and that changes. That changes also, okay? And for the APIPA block, I even put in there a block, not just a APIPA, okay? A APIPA block, because it's a different one for a range and all these different things. So a APIPA block address, RFC 3330. They're not going to ask you what RFC is going to be on, is IP addressing on the test. Can you, in a conversation, say, hey, RFC 1918? Sure, okay? But that's about it, okay? You're trying to pass a certification. You're not trying to impress anybody with saying RFC whatever, okay? So they must be unique, and we'll talk about private networks and reserved addresses and all that good stuff. So you need to know the format of an IPv4 address, okay? It's a 32-bit address. That means it's 32 bits, zeros and ones, okay? Divided into 4 octets. What does octet mean? 8. 8 what? 8 bits, okay? Separated by a decimal. Oh, okay. So there's a decimal after each octet. Cool. Example. We've seen this. 192 dot, that's 1 octet. 224 dot, 240 dot, 248. Now I picked those numbers on purpose because they're very easy to convert into binary. All right, and this is what the binary of IP addresses look like. For 192, there it is right there, 1 1 and then 6 zeros. For 224, 3 ones, consecutive. See how they're consecutive? That's why I picked them. All right, 224, and then the rest are zeros. Then 240, the rest are zeros, and then 248, and the rest are zeros. That's what your computer sees. That's your computer sees, okay? So obviously, not only does your router, because of the TCP IP suite, your router has that installed, your computer has that installed, so it understands when you're putting in all these IP addresses. So this is the format. This is how an IP address looks like. This is how you enter it, okay? In the DDN. Now we know that's dotted decimal numbering, okay? Whatever, okay? Dotted decimal. This is how you put it in, okay? Whether it's in a router or a switch or a friggin' whatever device. You're not gonna put it in binary or nothing like that. That would be ridiculous. Hey, what's your IP address, man? Oh, well, it's a 1001111. You're not gonna do that, okay? So dotted decimal. But yes, IP addressing is important, and you gotta know it. You gotta know it like you know your alphabet, because this is what makes an IP professional, or networking professional, I should say, good. Because believe me, in telecommunications, when I did work there, okay, there were spreadsheets upon spreadsheets upon spreadsheets upon spreadsheets of IP addresses. And it got to a point where they were no longer putting in the range. They would just put in a mask, and you got to figure out what it is. Oh, we'll talk about a mask in a second. But yes, IP addressing is important. And again, they must be unique. And if you want to look it up, there's the RFCs right there. All right. But again, if you run into problems, hello, go to Amazon, purchase the book. You'll never have a problem again. Cool. See you in the next one.